Hi everyone! In today's video, I will be showing you 5 different ways that you can effectively use flashcards to study for your exams. Now, I'm sure you are all familiar with this OG revision method, but do you actually know why it works? Flashcards help us learn by making us self-reflect on the correctness or accuracy of our answers, actively interact with the material by extracting keywords and concepts, and finally, by making us engage a mental faculty called active recall. Side note, if you want to know more about why active recall is so important for students, I will link a study called The Critical Importance of Retrieval for Learning down in the description box for you. But in a nutshell, it was found that, and I quote, students who used active recall were able to remember about 80%, you heard it right, of the new terms compared to only 34% for the control group who passively went back through a series of cards until they learned everything again. Now then, here are a few simple yet effective ways that you can use flashcards to ace your upcoming midterms and finals. Number 1. Term/definition. An oldie but a goodie. This method involves you writing down a keyword, term, or concept on one side of the card and a short definition on the other. A fun way to use this approach is to have a competition with a friend or simply by yourself and see who can answer the most cards correctly in the shortest amount of time. My record was 38 cards in 1 minute. The question then becomes, can you beat my score? Come at me, bro. Number 2, drawing/answer. This method helped me get them straight A's in all my biology and anatomy classes. I've already spoke about this in a previous video, but your brain thinks in images. And so, what better way to help it memorize than to use pictures when reviewing for an exam? If your drawing skills are as poopity scoop as mine, Kanye, the F were you thinking with that song, bro? You can always print out pictures to stick to the cards, point at the part you want to name, and voila, artwork. Number 3, question/answer. Another straightforward method is the Q&A card, meaning you have a question on one side and the answer on the back. A pro tip I do have for you, however, is to make up your own questions instead of passively copying them from your textbooks. Also, opt for explain, describe, compare, or link type of questions instead of the straightforward what is this, what is that. This will help you test your understanding of the material, which should always be your end goal when studying. Let's be real. Number 4, matchup game. This game was particularly useful to me when I was just starting to learn about psychology. I had such a hard time remembering all the theories and approaches, and most importantly, who they belong to. If you find yourself in a similar situation, here's what to do. Create master cards of different colors with the name of, let's say, a psychologist on one side and a list of their theories on the other. Then make individual theory cards with a short explanation on the back, as well as the color that represents the psychologist it belongs to. Mix the cards up and then try to match the theories with their respective owners. To find out how well you did, simply flip the cards over and check the colors. You would be surprised how effective this game is at seriously boosting your memory. It only took me 3 to 4 times of playing this to have a strong, vivid, visual representation of exactly what cards go where in my head at all times, especially when the exams came. And finally, number 5, sketch game, aka Pictionary. This, in my opinion, is by far the funniest way to study for exams in a group. If you've ever played Pictionary, then you already know the rules. Get into teams of 2 and take turns trying to draw a keyword, concept, or person you want your friends on the other team to recall and name. The more ridiculous and funnier in images, the more likely your brain is to remember it. You tried to draw the id, ego, and the superego, or like cognitive dissonance. Wasn't easy, but oh my god, was it ever hilarious to see how each person sketched it and tried to guess it. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and found it helpful, and subscribe to me if you like what you see, because more study/school/awesome videos are coming your way. Bye guys!